What's up guys, and welcome back. It's just Carlos. So this video may look a little familiar to you guys. I'm back on the DEKU mask that I built. This is actually the first draft that I did, not the one from the last video, but the one that I said was my favorite. There were a few comments on the last video, and I kind of just want to nip this in the butt just right away. But a few people were asking me to go layer by layer or click on certain layers so that they could see, you know, their colors and their shapes and how I did them specifically. And so I'm making this video in 3 different ways. The first part of this video is just going to be me going through and highlighting all of these. That way you can see, you know, where they go and what shape they're actually in. And I'll slow that down for you guys. That way you can actually see the lights and how the shape is made. The second part is going to be me going layer by layer, deleting each of these shapes. That way you can kind of get, I guess, a better idea of how I built it in the order that I built it. And you can see each shape on its own as it's, you know, being placed on there. And then the third way I'm going to do this is I recorded another build again of the same DEKU mask. It came out a little different, but that's okay. I slowed it down a little bit, that way you guys could really see how I built it and where I placed them, how I placed them, and that one's a little more in depth. It's not just me deleting layers or highlighting layers. That one you'll actually see me, you know, grab the shape and place it. So it's going to be a long video. You don't have to watch the whole thing. Just go ahead and watch the parts that help you build the emblem. I just wanted to make something that was really helpful for you guys. I know a lot of people out there, they put their emblems out and they don't do a whole step-by-step tutorial, and I can see why, because it can be a little cumbersome. But I want to make sure that you guys understand how this is built, because a lot of you really want it for your emblems. So I'm gonna shut up now, and I'm just gonna go ahead and play the first part of this, and hope you guys like it. Oh, by the way, you can just ignore this gray square. I just have that as, you know, something to contrast the rest of the mask. So here we go.
There's no one there, but I think of you, and I know there is no one there, and I know. Then I find there is no one there, but I think of you. There's something there. I start to care, to care, to care, to care, to care, to care, to care. And I know. Then I find there is no one there, but I think of you, and I know there's something there to care. Then I find there is no one there, but I think of you. There's something there. Start. Then I find there is no one there, but I think of you, and I know there's something there to care. Then I find there is no one there, but I think of you.
Alright, so now I've brought the ears up front. That way I can deconstruct it and reconstruct it right in front of you guys, and you can get a better understanding of where each shape goes and which one is layered one after the other. By the way, if you notice in the bottom right hand corner of the mask, there's like a little green bit sticking out. I don't know why, but my game's a little weird. The more I select and deselect layers, the layers kind of shift a little bit. So if you do everything right, that shouldn't be there. Just know that that's just from me selecting and deselecting layers, so I'm just kind of, I guess, ruining the mask somehow. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to go through and delete each one and then reconstruct it for you guys. So one thing to kind of note from the deconstructing and reconstructing, shapes kind of like the eyes and the mask were built one half only, then grouped, and then copy and pasted to the other side so that they were, you know, a perfect reflection of one another. So I didn't actually do layer by layer by layer by layer. I utilize a lot of shapes and groupings, and then I just copy and paste them over. Same thing with the ears, it's just copy and paste it over. So yeah, this last part is just going to be a 14-minute build of me actually building it, picking the shapes, placing them, sizing them. There's a few things in there. It's actually me building. Oh well, you can't see that one next to it because that's in a later video, but it's me building this one. As you can see, it came out a little bit different, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry because I forget the shapes that I make, but I'm going to show you right now what went wrong with this guy. It was actually the ears. So for the ears, I used this particular shield. Now keep that one in mind. Actually, I'll put that one on the screen so you don't have to. I used this shield for the ears, and they came out a little stitch looking when I should have used this shape for the ears. So when making the ears, remember that the shield shape does matter, because even on the last one I did, oh no, even on this guy, I used a different shield shape. Let me see if I used this shield shape, and they came out really weird. So really pay attention to which shield to use, and I'll have that up on the screen for you guys before you get started. That way you can actually see. But besides that, the only other thing to keep in mind is how you want to make your mask. I made the mask using this shape on this guy, and then I used the same shield shape on this guy. But for this one, it's actually the two shapes kind of just put together and mirrored one after the other. So that's what I was saying earlier about, you know, creating groups and then mirroring them over. Sometimes it works, sometimes it's not so great. I just happen to like that other shape on the other guys, but this one seemed to have come out real clean with the two separate shapes. So it's all your preference, however you want to build it. I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to do a lot better at this than I did. So, but I'm really excited to see how you guys do. I'm going to go ahead and let that video play for you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see more of, guys. Future projects here in Call of Duty, or if any of you want to see that Forza video, just let me know so I can go ahead and get that started for you guys. I just want to make sure that I'm entertaining y'all to the best that I can. Go follow me on Instagram, guys, and tag me in y'all's emblems, because I want to see what y'all make. I want to see how y'all do. I want to make sure that I taught y'all right and the best that I could on how to make this simple emblem. You will find my Instagram down in the description below, but tag me in your posts, show me how you did, and let me know I'm not a complete failure. Anyways, I'm going to continue letting the video play. Enjoy the music, enjoy your life, enjoy your day. Have a good one, guys.
your piano. You show me I had something some people call home.
shouldn't waste time with riddles that haven't got any answers.
Listen, I can tell you more about time in seconds than you can hear in years. Like time, the
Time? What time is it?
Should I know?
Time?
Yeah, listen up, listen up, listen up, listen up, listen up.